Hello friends, again welcome to my channel. Now today we are discussing about the epitopes. Now in the previous lectures we are discussing about what are the antigens, what are the types of antigens, the properties of antigens. Now today we are focusing on the epitope of an antigens. Now specifically these epitopes, these can be also known as an antigenic determinants. Antigenic determinants. Now whenever we define the antigens, within that we define that these antigens, these are the substances which when introduced into the body they are evoke an immune response and reacts with the formed immune cells in a specific manner. These are the antigens. Now whenever we say that these are inducing an immune response and react with the formed immune cells. Now whenever this reaction between the antigen and antibody, these are carried out, the whole particle, that is the whole antigen, it is not involved within that reaction. Means only the part of antigen, only some part of an antigen, it is involved or it is reacting with that of formed immune cells or the antibodies. So this specific part of the antigen or the region present on the antigen which is responsible for interacting with the immune cells or evoking the immune response, it is called as an epitope. Means we can define the epitope as it is the short region present on the surface of antigen responsible for inducing the immune response and interacting with the formed immune cells in a specific manner. These are the epitopes. Now these epitopes, as these are responsible for determining the pattern of the immune response that is induced by that antigen. Due to that, these epitopes, this can be also called as an antigenic determinants, because here these are responsible for determining the antigenicity of that antigen, because we know that the antigenicity, it is the power of an antigen to interact with the formed immune cells. So these epitopes, these are responsible for determining this antigenicity. Due to that, these are also called as an antigenic determinants. Antigenic determinants. Now as we are discussing the different types of the antigens, these antigens, they may be the whole microorganisms, they may be the different particles, non-microbial agents. These different components, they may be acts as an antigens. Within that again, if in some cases instead of the whole microorganism, some parts of some components of these microorganism, they may be acts as an antigen. They may be acts as an antigen. For example, or within this again these antigens, they may be proteins, they may be polysaccharides, again they may be the glycoproteins, they may be the nucleoproteins, they may be the nucleoproteins. Means these different types of the components, they may be acts as an antigens, and within these components, within these compounds, the different parts which are present or which are the part of these components, these are acts as an epitopes. That is, if suppose we are asked in terms of the proteins, the short amino acid sequence, the short amino acid sequence present within that protein molecule, they may be acts as an epitope. Means these three-dimensional structures which are part of an antigens, they may be acts as an epitopes, and these epitopes, these are determined by our immune system, and then there is the development of immune response, and due to that, in that these are acts as an antigenic determinants. As an antigenic determinant means whenever these antigens, these are introduced to our body's immune system, they are responsible for determining the stereospecificity and the three-dimensional structure of the epitope, and then there is the development of immune responses, or then there is the development of immune cells which are fight against that specific type of the antigens. Now means here the epitopes may be 9 to 10 amino acid sequence. They may be, if suppose these antigens, these are the polysaccharides, then they may be 10 to 15 sugar molecules. they are acts as an epitopes. They are acts as an epitopes. Now, if suppose there may be the whole microorganism, they may be acts as an antigen, or some part of the microorganism, they may be acts as an antigen. If we are taking into consideration about the Salmonella typhi, which is the causative agent of the typhoid, within this Salmonella typhi, there are the different types of the antigens, that is, two preferential types. These are the H antigen and the O antigen. H antigen and O antigen. Now, the antigens which are present on the flagella of the Salmonella typhi, these are called as the H antigen or the flagellar antigen. And those which are present on the cell wall of these bacteria, these are called as the O antigen or the somatic antigen. Somatic antigen or the cell wall antigens. Means the organism, it is similar type of the organism, but on that there is the presence of the two different types of the antigens. Now, within these antigens also, again, the whole molecule, it is not considered as and it means if suppose it is an flagella of an Salmonella typhi, within that this whole flagella, it is not acts as an antigen. Here some specific portion, that is some of the amino acid sequence which is present on this, it may be acts as an epitope. On a single antigen molecule, there may be the presence of more than one epitope. Means single antigen molecule contains the lots of the epitopes, and on each of the epitopes there is the binding of an antibodies. Means in short, if suppose it is an antigen molecule, here these different parts which are present on the surface of an antigen, these are acts as an epitopes. Different epitopes. The variety of epitopes, these are present on the single antigen molecules. And to that there is the binding of antibodies. To every of these there is the binding of an antibodies. When there is the stimulation of immune response. Means these epitopes, these are only the short regions present on the antigen molecule which are responsible for inducing the immune response and react with the immune cells. These are called as the epitopes. And in that case, these are acts as an antigenic determinants responsible for determining the antigenicity of this antigen molecule. So it is the some information about the epitopes. So if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and also share this video with your friends. Thank you.